Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's jump right into our tidy and clean session. Today we're going to talk about the kitchen, and you can see the majority of my kitchen counter behind me, and then I have a kitchen island which is pretty substantial in size. Now the most basic tidy that I think you can do in your kitchen is just a two-step: dishes and countertops. If I were to add a third step, I would probably say sweep or something. But if you just do your dishes, and I mean like all of them, at the end of every single meal, I think your kitchen will feel so much tidier. Now, all my tidy steps for me are basically like habits. I don't have to think about them or plan for them. They're just little things that I do. It's just like part of my daily routine. Now, I do have, let's see, you can probably see on the side of the sink, sometimes I hand wash things and so they're up there. But you know, they're drying. What are you gonna do? Other times I go into the dishwasher and that's fine as well. I had to build this habit. It's so easy for me now. It's mindless almost, but it wasn't always that way. I think I've told you before, I used to just let things soak for a long time, even like days. So if I can build this habit, I know you can too. Now, the second thing I mentioned was counters. Now, I don't mean to clean your counters to completely blank. I tried that when I was new to clutter-free living, and it's just unrealistic for me. So I have some things on my counters. I keep my water bottle. Right now I have a watermelon on my island because we're gonna be cutting into it. You know, my husband works from home, and so he has his computer out. Those things are being used, and that's fine. But things that aren't being used, like having just a pile of mail, sometimes you might bring home stuff from the market or from Target or a thrift store or whatever and just put it there and kind of not get to it. Maybe your decluttering pile has become the countertops. That's what I mean for counters. In order to have a tidy kitchen, the things on your kitchen counter should be related to food and eating and meal prep. You might actually use your island for like a homework station, so it's nice to have it cleared so whoever needs to get work done can actually sit there and get work done before having to clear everything off or, you know, taking the chance of spilling drinks on important papers and stuff like that. And like I said, the bonus to tidy one is sweeping. We have hardwood floors, so I just do a quick sweep. Whenever I come home from the market, all the little like onion peels and stuff tend to fall out of my bags, so I just like to sweep at least once a day. But again, it's not anything that I really think about. It's almost mindless. If I see the floor is dirty, I'll get a broom, unless of course I'm busy. But being able to keep up with that really helps my kitchen feel tidy. I like to have a tidy kitchen at all times, as much as possible, 100% of the time. Now, I don't always have a clean kitchen. Cleaning to me is when you're attacking the grime and dirt. So whether you want to clean your kitchen in one go and sort of like a power hour, or if you want to divide it up into, you know, 15 minutes a day and do like a zone, here is what I do to clean my kitchen. My husband cleans the sink once a week. It's part of our weekly cleaning routine that we're starting. So the sink gets cleaned once a week. The stove also gets cleaned every few days. After a couple of dinners, whoever's standing there might notice it's really filled with crumbs or grime or something got kind of spilt and then cooked. You know how that is. And whoever's standing there cleans it. It's really not a point of discussion anymore who's gonna do it or when it's gonna get done. It just somehow gets done every few days. I think it's important to clean the handles off of your drawers and cabinets, especially the refrigerator too, and the high use cabinets where your cups and stuff are. Those get really grimy after a while, and not just the handles, but like the little section around it. So when I clean my kitchen, I'm sure that I wipe down every cabinet, and even down here, that you get a lot of splashes on there, not just water, but a lot of stuff splashes, so all the lower ones too. Something I don't do every single time would be to go inside the drawers and sort of get all the crumbs. It does need to happen. You know, you can do that as a spring clean or every 6 months, or again, if you're doing zone cleaning, that can be one of your things that you add to your zones. Cleaning the inside of my oven happens very seldomly. I would probably say that's an annual thing, and we do use the self-cleanings, and then I just go in there and scrub afterward. Part of my nighttime routine is to try and get the island as cleared off as it can. Almost not exactly to zero like I was saying, but as close as I can get to it. And so the counters get cleaned very often, but if they don't, if it's not part of your habit, that's something that you're gonna wanna add to your cleaning routine as well. Cleaning under the sink is really important. That's where we keep our trash and our recycling. And we also have a liner, so it's really easy to clean. It's kind of vinyl, but you wanna make sure you do that because it also can collect odors and it's kind of a grimy place. Now I have a hanging light and a window over here that need attention. So I'm really gonna start to change my habits because I've talked to you about this before. I tried to clean by the calendar last year and it totally failed. So then I just clean, you know, when I see it's dirty. But I don't like that because by the time you see that it's dirty, it's gross and it's dirty and you live there. And so I'm trying to change my habits. I really think I'm gonna try zone cleaning at some point in this calendar year. And if I do, I'll share it with you. Which means if I do that, these two things will get cleaned regularly. So the blinds are something that I need to do more often, not only dust, but also wipe because you do get splashes. And then the light just tends to collect dust mostly, but I wanna make sure I get to it. Our cabinets go all the way up, which is really nice, but if yours don't, I'm sure the top of the cabinets is a wonderful spot that you'll find dust. So you wanna make sure that you get up there every so often. And then of course, you're gonna wanna clean your floors, whether you vacuum first, sweep, mop. As part of my whole house clean, I do clean my floors with a spray mop that I recently got, and so those get cleaned every Thursday. I'm just trying to stick to it, and I'll explain all of that, but I try to clean them once a week. If I do need to bring the big mop and bucket out, I will, but that's more like part of the zone rotation. Not only clearing off your counters, but cleaning the things that are on your counters. So I have this fruit section over here. I just have a nice platter and the bowl, and I can move it and clean the counter, but I also want to take the fruit off and clean the platter itself because it tends to collect, you know, little bits of fruit or like just crumbs and stuff like that. Starting this series has had an interesting effect on me. I'm actually starting to enjoy cleaning. I look forward to cleaning, and I look forward to refining my routines because, like I said, I think I have been waiting way too long. It's really nice to kind of just always have not just a tidy house, but a clean house. There's just like a feeling you get when you know your home is clean that I really enjoy. I did not think that was gonna happen. So hopefully by watching this series, it's rubbing off and it's happening to you. If you've missed any of the videos in this series, I'll link a playlist below so you can catch up. So if you want to feel that transformation from drudging along to cleaning your home to actually kind of looking forward to it, watch the Tidy and Clean series. Maybe it'll have that effect on you. It certainly has on me. So I'm curious what my next spot will be. I'm thinking it's going to be the bedroom. So if you want to see that, subscribe now so you don't miss it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.